Good late afternoon and welcome to another edition of RealSportsLive.com. We're in beautiful Huntsville, Texas, the Southland Conference, the home of the Bearcats, Sam Houston State University, Don Saunders Stadium, as the Lonestar Baseball Club is taking on the Sons of Thunder. For today, I'm bringing you all the play-by-play of this game at Don Saunders Stadium. Make sure you guys catch all the action on our 6 different platforms as we're streaming to you live on Facebook Live, YouTube, Roku TV, Apple TV, our website, www.realsportslive.com, and Twitter. So we do have the roster already for Lone Star Baseball. We do have the lineup for them. And leading off for the Lone Star Baseball Club is going to be Brandon Herrera. He'll be playing second base. Kyle Kilgo is playing left field. Ethan Hosier is on the mound for Lone Star Baseball. Eric Martinez is the extra hitter. He'll be hitting fourth. Nolan Huber is behind the plate. Bailey Sandoval is over at shortstop. Over in center field. Eric Heredia is at third base. Marshall Durham is at first. Jack Samarripa is over in right field. And Scott Guzman is over at shortstop. The lefty hitter, righty thrower. The Lone Star Baseball Club came up with a 4-3 win, walk-off fashion this morning at College Park High School. And just 30 minutes away from Huntsville in the Woodlands, as they are 1-0-1. They had a tie last night as they played last night to an 8-8 tie. So Sons of Thunder just finishing up their game against HBPA as they had a late start for their game. And we are, of course, here. It's going to be a late afternoon start for us too. So, guys, thank you for joining us on RealSportsLive.com as we bring you some live baseball in the summer. That's right, summer baseball from Sam Houston State University, the home of the Bearcats. And we will be back shortly for the first pitch as we get set. Thank you very much. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com. So we're back live, and we're getting set for the first pitch. The defensive is out in the field for Lone Star Baseball. So they'll be the home team, and Sons of Thunder will be the visiting team. So they're going to get their bats out, and we're trying to get the roster for Sons of Thunder, trying to get the we talked to the head coach. He said that he was gonna send it over my way. Still waiting for that text message. So for Corey, so you have the numbers, but not all the names. So number 28 will be leading off for Sons of Thunder. Hobbs. That's his last name, or you got a roster? There you go. I know there's parents that are always.
I don't know the lineup, but I got a roster.
So it's going to be Huber on the mound for Lone Star Baseball. And Nolan, actually it's Ethan Hauser. He's coming from us from Geneva Private School. He's a 2019. He plays so number 28.
There's our roster.
First pitch is a ball high on Hobbs.
830.
So 2 balls in, no strikes on the leadoff hitter. Catches that outside corner for strike 1. That's Logan Hobbs, number 28, and he's leading off. Inside, missing, hitting the umpire, and the umpire will take a little walk, and the breeze has come in. It is partly cloudy, sunny. Huntsville, Texas, with a chance of baseball. The Brother Report is brought to you by Rodriguez Law, PLLC. If you want to learn more, go to www.rdz.law. So 3-1 count now. On the leadoff hitter, Hobbs. Ethan Hauser on the mound. Rips it down third base side, and coach picks up there in the hot corner, there in the box. Makes it a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The top of the first, nice and hot as the game prior to us. We had a player come out of his shoes there at third base. This turf can radiate some heat. 3-2 pitch, and just missing outside low. Ball 4, and we'll trot over to first. Walk. Number 23 now hitting for Sons of Thunder. Brian Westenberg, if I got that right. missing. Ball 1. Misses low at the knees. Ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes on the number 2 hitter for Sons of Thunder. Ethan comes set from the stretch. Misses outside. Ball 3. 3-0. Runner first is Hobbs, takes his lead. 3-0 count now. Waiting on a pitch, strike 1, as that one catches all the plate right above the knee. 3-1 count now. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the first. Sons of Thunder playing a back-to-back. They had a 1:30 game. I guess it got pushed back because of the previous game in the morning. Fouls that one off, left side. So runs the count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's 2 consecutive batters that Ethan Hosier goes to a full count. He comes set, checks the runner, runner goes, and that misses inside. So back-to-back walks, and waiting to see if coach, the pitching coach, the assistant coach, Mike Hoffman, who comes from us from Northeast Texas Community College. That's where he went to JUCO and went to finish his baseball career at McMurray. So runners at first and second. Didn't get the number for this young man. Strike 1. 24. That's Mark Brockhoff. On third base side. So quickly in the hole, Ethan ahead of the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. That's Mark Brockhoff. The 0-2 pitch. And the ball will get caught. Does not tag. And the catcher fly out to the catcher for out number 1. Number 3 now digs in. Tristan Carnels. First pitch and a line drive. Left side. Strike 1. So Tristan Colonels. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Getting breezy here. Is getting some breeze. Misses inside. Ball 1. Strike on the outside corner. That falls in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Ethan Hauser trying to redeem himself after those 2 early walks in the inning. We're at the top of the first. 3:30 to the foul poles, left and right field. This is high and gets away from the catcher, Nolan Hubert. So runners advance to second and third, taking away the double play. And 1 out. 90 feet away now. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Tristan. And a line drive to right field. 1 run will come in. Christian hits a rope to right field for a single, RBI single. Brings in Hobbs, and over to third is Brian. Now number 6, Jonathan Plunkett. So 1-0 now. The Sons of Thunder gets ahead here in the top half of the first. The runner is now at the corners, first and third. Lozier gets a first strike in. Takes his lead over at third. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 2. .375. I was mentioning the dimensions on this field. 375 to the power gaps and 400 to dead center. Misses on a curveball, high, ball 1. Also, hitters have to be looking at dead center field. It's 400, but with a 20-foot wall. So you got to clear it in order to get it out of to dead center field. Nestled in here around some nice tree line. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Runners at first and third. Runner goes. Ball lifted back towards us and falls foul. Jonathan Plunkett at the plate. Looking at a 2-2 count now with 1 out. 1 run already in. RBI single to right. We are streaming this game live as we speak. You can go to our 6 different platforms. Go watch it live on our YouTube channel, subscribe, or our Facebook page, like it, share it, and follow us. Roku TV, Apple TV, Twitter, at Real Sports Live. Pitch, and a shot to the gap, and that ball will fall. So 1 run will come in, another one coming in, Plunkett, and they are on his way to third. Yes, Plunkett gets 2 runs in, a 2 RBI triple for him as he brings in Westberger and Carnes. Samuel Martin is number 13 coming into bat as he goes with coach over at third base. Kind of talked to him about what to expect. 1 out. And coach is coming out to pitching coach, assistant coach Hoffman comes out to talk to him. basically kind of settling down as he is giving up 3 runs here in the top of the first. And Sons of Thunder have squared up the ball. Strike 1. And we do have a, for all you baseball fans, 6A high school. South Lake Carroll leads Reagan 4-0 in the bottom of the second. So 1 ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter, Samuel Martin. Runner third, 1 out. And strike 3 as he gets that curveball to come into the zone, and Martin goes down looking for out number 2. Number 45 is Carlos Robles. 2 outs in the inning with 3 runs already in, and runner at third. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Get some wind here. Earlier today at Park High School, it was a 9 o'clock start, so it wasn't that bad, but once the late morning came, fouls that one off to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once we got that late afternoon, 11:15, 11:30, we got a little bit on the hot side. Expecting high 90s. Feels like 101. Ball hit hard to center field, and that ball will go down. Made a turn as Robles gets an RBI single as he shoots that ball over the head of the center fielder, and as he was rounding first, so 4-0 here early on in the top of the first as Ethan Hoser and on the hitter, trying to get his 44 as he pops it up. Blaine Elliott is the hitter. Count, 2 outs. Robles at first after that ball hit sharply into center field, over the center fielder's head and all the way to the wall. And with this heat and the soles of the cleats, most of the time you are basically rounding, and he so the 1-2 pitch on its way from Hoser. A ground ball to the shortstop, comes in over to first for out number 3, and that retires Sons of Thunder as they build a 4-0 lead here. As we go to the bottom of the first, Sons of Thunder 4, Lone Star Baseball 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com. Brody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Brody's Country Fried Chicken.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. As we're back to live action, and Christian Carroll's sees the first batter, Brandon Herrera, for Lonestar Baseball. So quickly in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. 4-0 is put a 4 spot on Lonestar Baseball. In the turf, ball 1. From Antonian Private School. Evens account, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lays off the off speed, and now 3-2 count, makes it full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Inside. Now number 16, Kyle Kilgo. Don't forget, guys, go to www.2dsports.org. You can download their app, their mobile app, 2D Sports, and get all the scores, tournament bracket, the pool games, all at 2dsports.org. This is on the outside corner. 2 balls in, no strikes. Letter high, strike 1. So 2 balls and a strike. On the number 2 hitter for Lonestar Baseball, Herrera takes his lead over at first. Throw back to first, not in time. In the dirt. Well, not in the dirt, in the turf, excuse me. Balls and 1 strike on the hitter, Kyle Kilgo, who pitched 4 good innings for LBC, and that one is shot into center field. And Kilgo is retired as he flies out to center field for out number 1. Herrera stays put. Hard line drive to center field is center fielder number 44, Blaine Elliott, gets under that one for out number 1. So now the pitcher, Ethan Hauser. Ball one. Foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 4-0 the score. We're at the bottom of the first. Ethan back, and he gets back to the bag. Pitch is outside, ball two. So 2-1 count, 1 out. Herrera at first takes his lead. Cardinals checks him. Catches that outside corner for strike two. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Actually, it's some. Misses outside, ball three. Ball hit in the infield. Second baseman go over to first for out number 2. Herrera goes to second. The only play was to first. 4-3 for out number 2. Number 29 is Eric Martinez, the extra hitter for Lonestar Baseball. It's 2 outs with a runner in scoring position. Down 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. First pitch, he drives it down the line, the left field. Herrera takes his lead over at second. Ball gets away. Catcher made a nice play not to get it past him to the backstop, and it's a 1-1 count now. Martinez swings through inside pitch, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Eric Martinez, incoming senior for Robert Vela High School in the Rio Grande Valley. Fouls that one off. So the 1-2 count. A balk is called. So Herrera moves over to third on a balk. 90 feet away from getting one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball lifted and foul ball. Stays in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I was talking to the assistant coach, Coach Hoffman, and told him about this young man, Eric Martinez. During the playoffs, he put a ball about 450 feet into the left field bleachers at Unitrade Stadium in Laredo, Texas. That was in a playoff game, and you can actually go back and watch that game back. That was the Robert Vela Eagle Pass area round. Robert Vela went to the third round and lost in the third round under the direction of Jaime Perez, the head coach for Robert Vela. Misses. So runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is the catcher Nolan Huber. Runner at third. Martinez waiting on the delivery. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. As Martinez goes down swinging for out number 3. As we go to the top of the second, still Sons of Thunder 4. Lonestar Baseball 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com. Joseph Ripley is the leadoff hitter here in the will lead off in the top of the second here. Ball 1. We start the second inning. This is low, ball 2. Ball hit to the gap. And Ripley is on his way to second. As they didn't cut it off, it's all the way to the wall. And he might have the inside the park home run as he comes all the way in. So Joseph Ripley gets a inside the park home run. As nobody was able to cut off the ball. Lifts it into left field and past the left fielder. Hobbs on his way to third. So Brian Westenberger got a double to left field and puts Hobbs to third. So now Mark Brockhoff with no outs, runners at first and third, missing ball one. Fouls that one off to the screen, strike one. So Sons of Thunder are squaring up the ball and spreading the ball all over the place, the left center, right center. A nice display of hitting from this team. 5-0 lead here in the top of the second. So 2 balls and a strike. Mark Brockhoff is 0 for 1. He actually ground ball to the shortstop. Guzman knocks it down, but an RBI brings in Hobbs from third. So no outs there in the inning, and another run scores, making it 6-0. As Huber goes out to talk to his pitcher, kind of settled him down. So 4 spot in the first, 2 spot here, and now number 3, the starting pitcher, Tristan Carnes, who has an RBI single and a run scored in that first inning. Ball 1. Starts them off with 2 balls and no strikes. 6-0 the lead here. Ball hit, and that finds some green out there, and there's going to be a play at the plate. Throw to third, and the ball gets past the so over at third now is Mark Brockhoff. Westenberger comes in, and Tristan gets a single, an RBI single, and goes to third on the throw to home. Ball 1. Ball 2. Misses high with the curveball. 3 balls and no strikes. They put 4 runs in that first. Now they have 3, and still no outs here with 3 balls, no strikes. Runners at second and third. Missing, actually getting a call strike. And Jonathan Plunkett, who got a 2 RBI triple his first time up, misses outside, ball 4. now number 13, Samuel Martin, comes up to bat. Some words is
Well, as long as it ain't this one doing it, I'm okay right now.
so now number 28 coming in to pitch. Ryan Bailey coming in, and that's the end of Ethan Hosier. Ethan Hosier goes an inning and actually an inning because we can't. So Bailey coming in. Bailey actually pitched first night. Pitched about 3 innings.
You sound worse than me right now.
Ryan Bailey against the Black Sox from Burke Burnett through three innings. Struck out 3. Did not walk anybody. Gave up 4 hits and 5 runs in that game on Thursday night. First pitch to Samuel Martin. He drills the ball down the line, left side.
Come on, girl.
So bases loaded. Still no outs. Nolan Huber behind the plate. Keeps that ball in front. Bailey checks, and the ball down the line into left field. 1 run will come in. There's going to be a play at the plate. Huber misses the ball. And Martin gets to second on the throw to home, so he has this 2 RBI single and goes to second on the throw to home. As he brings in Brockhoff and Carnes and Plunkett to third, and still no outs here in the top of the second. So now Carlos Robles, who had RBI single to dead center field, and first pitch he fouls it off.
Get a car.
The ball is hit to dead center field. Under it. And the play to cut it off. Robles gets a sacrifice fly to center field. Brings in Plunkett from third. Makes it a 10-0 lead now with 1 out. Still in the second inning. Top of the second. Ball coming my way. Hit right in front. So Blaine Elliott, center fielder. So strike two now. Plunkett grounded out to the shortstop, his first time up. As a 6-3 put out. The ball up the middle. RBI single. Ball hit into center field. The center fielder will come in. That was Ripley. Flies out to center field for out number 2. Now we'll go to the top of the lineup. Number 28, Logan Hobbs, who got started off after Ripley's infield to park home run. Got Hobbs hit to the shortstop. The shortstop could not come up to get that one deep in the hole, and foul ball, strike one.
It got colder. Maybe they can breathe out there. The air's blowing foul.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at first. A ball hit to deep center field, and that ball is going to carry over and almost caught it. And Elliott comes all the way in from first base on that hard hit ball from Hobbs into center field. So 2 outs here in the inning. And the ball hit sharply to left field. Another run will come in. And Westenberg's at first base with an RBI single, bringing in Hobbs from second. And the hit parade still continues, 13-0, as they plate 9 in this inning, 4 in the first, 9 in the second. And we're just in the second inning. Now Mark Brockhoff, who got an RBI single. He's 1 for 2. Ball ripped to third base, and the coach coach over at first was kind of trying to get out of the way, but at the same time he put his hand out there trying to see if he can catch the ball, and he's gonna walk it off. Ball up the middle. Westenberger is over to second. Mark Brockhoff is over at first with a single to center. Now number 3, Tristan Carnes, the starting pitcher, is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Strike one. Strike two. So No balls in, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Ryan Bailey is trying to stop the bleeding here. Ball 1 in the turf. Swing and a miss on an off speed, and that takes care of Sons of Thunder here in the on the top of the second. As Carnes goes down swinging for out number 3, and that retires. So we go to the bottom of the second with the score: Sons of Thunder 13, Lonestar Baseball yet to hit. We'll be back with more after this. Listen for today at realsportslive.com. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. So we're back live, and we're in the bottom of the second. Number 34, Nolan Hubert, is up to bat with a swinging and fouling it off. Strike 1. For the Sons of Thunder, 9 runs on 9 hits. 9 runs on 9 hits and 2 left on base in that 9-run inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Misses, ball 1. Swings and misses on a ball way off the plate. Huber goes down swinging for out number 1. Now number 3, Bailey Sandoval, the center fielder, will dig in. Sandoval is a outfielder at Dripping Springs High School. He's a incoming senior, and first pitch he sees hits him, and he is on the first. So hit by a pitch, and Eric Heredia, now the third baseman, digs in. He's a sophomore, incoming junior. Just finished his 2018 campaign with Eagle Pass High School. First pitch is a ball high. Swing and a miss, ball to first, and he got him at first. As Bailey gets thrown out at first. Back pick from the catcher as he gets Sandoval over at first. 2-3 put up for out number 2. And Eric Heredia looks at a 1-ball, 2-strike count now with misses inside, ball 2. A 2-2 count now on Heredia. Lonestar Baseball down 13-0 here early on. And gets called on an outside pitch as he goes down looking for out number 3. And Tristan has a 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the top of the third. Still 13-0. We'll be back with more after this.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first for fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez.
I want to thank one of our great sponsors, Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town, 2432 Main Street in Eagle Pass, Texas, 830-968-2032. Call them Monday through Saturday from 7 to 11. Get your breakfast tacos quickly. Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town. Lonestar Auto Garage. Lonestar Auto Garage located at 891 Florence Street in Suite 2, 872-5724 for all your auto needs. Lonestar Auto Garage. La Tienda Los Venados. Eagle Grocery, la mejor carne de la región, no hay comparación en cortes, precio y calidad. It's Lone Star Auto Garage. And we're back to live action here. Jonathan Pluckett, who walked his last time up and had the 2 RBI triple. So he scored 2 runs. So Ryan Bailey on his second inning of work. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging through that one, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes count. And the ball to the shortstop. Guzman over to first for out number 1. Plunkett running down the line, and 6-3 for out number 1. Now Samuel Martin digs in, number 13, who struck out his first time up and then had a 2 RBI single with a run scored in that 9-run inning. Catches the inside corner, strike 1. This is outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swinging through that one, strike 2. 1-2 the count now. Ball popped up, and the catcher Huber gets under that one and right off the tip of his glove and falls foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as he goes down swinging on an outside pitch. He was trying to defend and get himself another pitch to hit as Martin goes down swinging for out number 2. Now Carlos Robles comes up to bat with a sacrifice RBI. He has 2 RBIs, a single to center, and a sac fly. Ball 1. This is outside, ball 2. Ball lifted all the way. It's going to fall just a couple of feet away from us.
No, he got no shoes on.
He's been through that dirt already.
I don't think he's been down there.
This is low, ball 3.
Take it to the dugout. Bring it up here. Go ahead, bring it up here. And go down there and give it to that kid.
It's a 3-1 count on Robles, and a shot to center field, and under that one is Sandoval. So Robles flies out to center field for out number 3, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sons of Thunder
Oh, it's over here.
as they hold them. Ryan Bailey holds them here in the top of the 3rd. No runs come in. Now Durham, Zamaripa, and Guzman do up in the bottom half of the 3rd, down 13. And, we'll be back with more after this. It's game day, and we're at Siesta Tires and Custom Wheels, 3164 Del Rio Boulevard, 773-4010. We're with Armin Flores, a proud sponsor of RealSportsLive.com and Eagle Pass Athletics. What are your May sales?
We don't have May sales. We have everyday sales here at Siesta Tires. So if you want to buy, stop on by or give us a call at 830-773-4010.
There you go. Siesta Tires and Custom Wheels. Back to the game. So we're back live and with a 13-0 lead. Tristan Carl's starting pitcher for Sons of Thunder has a no-hitter through 2. We're in the 3rd. So he'll be facing Marshall Durham, Samaripa, and Guzman due up. First pitch is a strike. Ball low. And a curveball that gets into the strike zone. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul off the
That's a good throw right there.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Marshall Durham, first baseman for. Tries to make Durham chase on a pitch outside the zone. He's trying to pound the middle half. Durham fouls it off. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That leaves the confines of the Don Sanders Stadium. He misses on a change up there. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Full count on Durham from Churchill High School in San Antonio. They also made a deep run in the playoffs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As he goes down swinging for out number 1. Now Jack Samaripa, the right fielder, comes in, digs in. First plate appearance. Tristan on the mound looks like he's in a rhythm, getting the ball back from his catcher and going back to work on the mound. Inside missing, ball 2. Misses high, ball 3. 3-0 the count now. Waits for a pitch and gets a strike in there. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. ball lifted right side. The second baseman out there also to get that one in shallow right field. Samaripa flies out for out number 2. Now the lefty digs in, Scott Guzman. Strike 1. This is inside, ball 1. Ball hit hard to center field. Under it is the left fielder in left center field. And that is the third out as Guzman lifts it into the left center for out number 3. And that's a quick 1-2-3 inning. As no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base for Lone Star Baseball. And we finished 3. Go to the top of the 4th, still 13-0. Sons of Thunder ahead. We'll be back with more after this.
It's game day, and we're live from Brownie Vigo Pass with Sal here. Remember, just call Sal at 513-6675.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, just call Sal 830-513-6675. Thank you, guys.
Great selection here at Brownie Vigo Pass. Make sure you guys call Sal at 513-6675. Great supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. That's Sal. Don't forget the number, 513-6675. We're back to the game.
Looking to retire, looking for some help with looking at your college, we'll call 830-775-4800. That's Money Concepts Wealth Management, Gilbert Mercado and Company at 1200 Avenue C in Del Rio, Texas. Call them up, 830-775-4800. What's your plan for retirement? It's Money Concepts. We're back to live action. Bailey starts his another strike 1 on the leadoff hitter, Blaine Elliott. Elliott is 1 for 2, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom, actually in the top of the 4th now. Fouls that one off. Actually, it's number 30 now hitting for Blaine Elliott. Don't have a 30 on the roster, so can't give you guys his name. 2-2 count. Ball hit to the gap in right center field. The right fielder, it's under that one. That's Samaripa for out number 1. Number 30 gets retired. Now number 12, a flare into shallow center. As he gets on, Ripley. So single to center for Ripley. Gets on. Now Hobbs, who is 2 for 2 with a walk and 3 runs scored. Pool B in the 18U, Burke Burnett Black Sox are 1-1-1. LBC Lone Star Baseball, as the ball is hit into left field and a base hit for Hobbs. Single to left, puts runners at first and second. Sons of Thunder are 2-0, and Sticks Baseball Red is 1-2. So Pool C has Hardball Elite 2-0-1. Sticks Jays, SE Texas Jays are 2-1 in Pool C. Sticks Baseball White is 1-3. Team Houston is 1-2-1, and Texarkana Razorbacks are 1-1. As Brian Westberg sees ball one. Sons of Thunder beat Sticks Baseball, and that ball is in the gap. And Sandoval makes a valiant effort here in center field. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and over to third is number 23, Brian Westenberger. So 2 more runs coming in here. Hobbs comes in, and Ripley comes in with a 2 RBI triple. Mark Brockhoff with 1 out in the top. So 15-0 is the score. So we're in the top of the 4th. We got a discussion going here beside me. Not gonna say what is going on, but as we look at the standings here in Pool A, Bayou Black Sox are 1-0-1. HPABA 18U Crew is 1-2. LaRue 17 is 1-1. Ball hit into second baseman under behind Martinez is that's Gavin Gelbeck from Gateway High School. So 2 outs here. In Pool B, Burke Burnett 1-1-1. So after Sons of Thunder are gonna go to 3-0 in Pool B. They won their first game against Sticks Red 7-0. They beat HPBA 8-6, and right now they're leading 15-0. So they will probably be the Pool B winner, and waiting to see what the other teams will do. Ball hit to the gap, and that ball is behind and all the way to the wall as Tristan Carnes rounds second and on his way to third with a triple, an RBI triple, adding 1 more to the mix of things. As Coach Corey Cummings comes out to talk to Ryan Bailey. And Bailey will come out so now number 5, Brandon Herrera will come out to throw for Lone Star Baseball. 16-0 is the score. 2 outs, and we got a new pitcher on the mound for Lone Star Baseball. We're in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, 3 runs come in. They put 4 in the first, 9 in the second, and 3 here in the fourth. That's Sons of Thunder, as they have won their first 2 games 7-0 and 8-6. They had a close game against HPBA. So we want to thank 2D Sports. Go to www.2dsports.org and you can get all the scores and also follow your favorite team. You can see when they play, the bracket, the pool games. So make sure you guys download their mobile app. Go to www.2dsports.org and also check out their schedule of tournaments in the summer, showcases, and much, much more on www.2dsports.org. We are live from Sam Houston State University, Huntsville, Texas, the Southland Conference, home of the Sam Houston State University Bearcats. They play the likes of UIW, Abilene Christian. So 2 outs in the top of the fourth, 16-0. Herrera trying to close out. Jonathan Plunkett, first pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. Find us on our different platforms. Make sure you guys share us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so next time you get a notification of when we're live.
Man, that big low blind does sound good, but I better not.
So tomorrow, Lone Star Baseball will continue the tournament as they have an 11:15 game over at College Park High School again. And that looks like to be their last game of the tournament, as there's 4 pool game guaranteed games. You're not guaranteed. And swings and misses. Plunkett goes down swinging for out number 3. And that retires Sons of Thunder here in the fourth, but not after they put 3 more on the board. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So after 3.5, Sons of Thunder 16, Lone Star Baseball 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening for today at RealSportsLive.com. So we're back to live action, and still on the mound is number 3. First pitch to Herrera, up the middle. Nice play to the shortstop, and gets Herrera. That's number 28. So Herrera 6-3 for out number 1. Now Kyle Kilgo is. This is the first time Herrera gets back around, as the pitcher has thrown 3 innings of no-hit ball. Kilgo, strike 1. Kilgo flew out to center field his first time up. Fouls it off. hit into the gap, and as soon as we set it, there is a hit right there. And the first hit for Lone Star Baseball here is took him 4 innings to get on the board with a hit. As Kilgo gets a double, to left center field. Now Ethan Hauser, the starting pitcher, up to bat. So runner at second base with 1 out. Of course, you're not going to get all 16 runs back in 1 inning, but at least get something back here with Thunder, just a hitting display today, hitting everything that came across that plate and finding a spot for it in the outfield. So 2 balls and no strikes. So now makes it 3-0. So 3-1 count now. So now a walk issued as Osier goes to first. So 1 out, runners at first and second for Eric Martinez. And the ball lifted, and it is. It got through. It got through the canopy, and actually. It came through the canopy and right where we're at. Ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Eric Martinez. So runners at first and second, and Martinez a chopper to third, over to first, and the ball gets away, and into the dugout. 1 run will come in. So Martinez reaches on an error throw by the third baseman. Kilgo comes in to score the first run for Lone Star Baseball, and Ethan moves to third. Martinez moves to second as the ball gets past, and so in the bottom of the 4th inning, they score a run. Now Nolan Huber looks at strike 1. Martinez takes his lead. So no balls and 2 strikes now with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the fourth. 16-1 is the score. This is outside, ball one.
They find out what it was? What is it? Oh, you're going to the doctor. Mommy and Tommy.
The ball hit to the right side, and 1-1 will come in. Martinez will think about it and stop at first. Stop at third. So Huber gets an RBI single. Runners advance to first and third now with one out. And we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 32 will be So runner is Eric Martinez at third and Eric Heredia is at first. Strike one out for Bailey Sandoval, who got hit by a pitch his first time up. Fouls that one off. Left side, strike two. No balls and two strikes, one out. Outside pitch. Ball one. One ball and two strikes on center fielder Bailey Sandoval. Outside pitch, ball two. So Martinez over at third, Heredia over at first. They take their lead and Sandoval digs in. 2-2 count. This is outside, ball three, runs the count full. Tristan South Lake Carroll leads Reagan 7-0 in the bottom of the fifth. As we get the update. So 3-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So the ball goes down swinging on a pitch out of the zone for out number two.
Right? Alyssa said.
16-2 now with Gavin Kilbeck.
Has some powers. Wow, it has some powers. You know, balls and hit home runs every time. It's little brother.
Strike one, so one ball, one strike. 16-2. Not quite sure we're going to play five or. Ball outside. So two balls and a strike, two outs. Runners at first and third. And ball that is hit right close to us, about maybe 2-3 feet away. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're bringing you live action from the Tri-State Championship in Sam Houston State University. Strike 3 on the outside corner as Gelbeck goes down looking for out number 3. And Gelbeck so 2 runs on 2 hits, no error, or 1 error, excuse me, 1 error, and 2 left on base. As we go to the 5th and probably the final inning. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com.
Guard the inbound play. A lot for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not? Perez finishes the game with 23 points. Wow. It's a buzzer beater with a half a second to go. The shot counts. The Warriors win, and they're making it to the regional finals.
Wow.
Fans, it's Joe Bowling here with Real Sports Live. Want to make sure you catch all the games right here on Real Sports, and we're broadcasting on several platforms, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, on Roku Television, on Apple TV, and on the website, realsportslive.com. It's all the sporting action you can ever want, and it's right here on
anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed, pro and
we're back to live action, and number 13, Samuel Martin, digs in. He is 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single and a run scored with 2 strikeouts in today's game. Catches it inside corner, strike 2. So we're in the top of the 5th, 16-2 the lead. All the runs came in the first 2 innings for Sons of Thunder, 4 in the first, 9 in the second, and then 3 in the 4th to take a command in this game, and going probably 3-0 in the pool games with 1 remaining. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and throw to first. Martin goes down swinging for out number 1. Now Carlos Robles, who had an RBI single back in the first, a sac fly RBI in the second, and flew out to center. So he's 1 for 3 today. Ball 1. The umpire is consistently all over the place. 1 ball, no strikes, and a ball hit. And it gets into right center field. He's going to go to 2, and he is in with a double, with a 1-out double. Robles. So now 44 comes back in, Blaine Elliott. He's 1 for 2. He had a pinch hitter last inning for him. Herrera, strike. So 2 strikes on Elliott. No balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second. And the ball hit to right field. That ball gets going to second. And he gets an RBI double as they tack on 1 more here in the 5th. An RBI double to right field. Robles comes in to score the 17th run. Now Joseph Ripley comes up to bat and he sees ball one. A ground ball to the second baseman. Over to first for out number 2. Runner moves over to third. So Ripley grounds out 4-3 for out number 2. So now Logan Hobbs, who has had a day for himself. 4 runs scored. He's 3 for 3 with a walk and 3 singles. Ball hit hard to right field, and the right fielder gets under that one for out number 3, and that retires Sons of Thunder here in the top half of the 5th, but they add one more. One run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 17-2. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com.
Everybody see Carla. They try to see where that sniper is.
First hitter of the inning for Lone Star Baseball here in the bottom of the 5th is we have the Sons of Thunder fan base here with us, alongside us. 2 balls and a strike on Marshall Durham. Always fun as a broadcaster to have the sights and sounds of a game. It just brings more character to the broadcast, and that's why I like to sit in the stands and not in the booth, because we get to hear the oohs and ahs and the cheers and everything that goes with the game. So there's a walk for Marshall, amongst other things. Put Marshall at first, and now Jack Samaripa, the right fielder for Lone Star Baseball. Strike 1 on the outside corner and that's what you get with the broadcast, is you get to listen to what they say, even on a hush hush. You get to laugh yourself. And ground ball to the shortstop, and it is safe at second as number 12 couldn't get the handle there. And that was Joseph Ripley at second, as they were going to have a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, but couldn't get it in the pocket of the glove, and ends up being an error as Samaripa reaches on a fielder's choice. And Durham gets the second with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and a slow dribbler to second. Ripley redeems himself and comes back and gets 2 outs as he gets Samarripa coming across the baseline. 4 unassisted and 4-3 for the double play. So if he didn't get the 6-4-3 double play, but he got his own 4-3 double play. Marshall to third with 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th, 17-2. First pitch to Herrera. That's up the middle. And a stop with the ball just getting the first baseman off the bag. So an RBI. Durham comes in. Herrera gets on an infield hit. Now Kyle Kilgo. 17-3 now with 2 outs. So 1 ball, no strikes. As we're hitting the 6:40 mark, 6:40 in the afternoon. Kilgo sees ball 2. And up the middle gets by, and Herrera will go to third. Is Hobbs. Is Hobbs over there, Logan Hobbs, the shortstop. Tried to make a Sports Center highlight there and dove. Couldn't get to it. Kilgo gets on. Single. So now runners at first and third for Ethan Hosier. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Score 17-3. Don't forget tomorrow morning we have an 11:15 game down at College Park High School, and that'll be streamed live. Ball coming our way, and it'll be short. Actually foul. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Looks to be the last inning here, last at bat, unless they can come back and score 14 more runs here in this inning. We will see them fall to Sons of Thunder. We couldn't get information on where they are from, what area of Texas they're from. New Caney, Texas. North of Houston. So single to center for Logan Hosier and all the way to third. So an RBI single for Ethan. And Herrera comes in. Kilgo all the way to third. And Ethan at so chipping away little by little. Not sure this 2-out rally here. The bottom of the 5th. Eric Martinez now. 17-4 now. First pitch he sees, Martinez will go to first base. The ball gets away from the first baseman, couldn't pick it. And Hosier will stay at so an E on the throw from the third baseman. Kilgo. So Ethan will go to third. And over to second, and Martinez on the throw getting past and scores another run, so making it 17-5. Coach will come out and talk to his infield and say, hey, we got 2 outs, all we need is 1 out, and we're going back to the hotel and kind of relaxing for tomorrow. They are 2-0 right now. They won both of their matchups, 7-0 and 8-6. They're leading 17-0 at one point here in this game. So a little bit of complacency on the part of the infield. I know it's hot down in the field, so coach just comes out and kind of talks to them and rallies them to say, hey, just make sure we get one of the last outs. now number 34 is a runner to second, and the second baseman over to first. And that looks to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as Nolan Hubert grounds out to a 4-3 put out for out number 3. And Lone Star Baseball gets 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. So the final score is 17-5, and that drops Lone Star Baseball to 1-1-1 in the tournament with 1 game remaining. And moving on to tomorrow morning, 11:15. Don't forget, guys, we are going to be live from College Park High School in the morning. So make sure you guys catch the live broadcast, realsportslive.com. Till next time, this is Freddie Dea signing out from all of us here at Sam Houston State University and 2dsports.org from Huntsville, Texas. The final, Lone Star Baseball 5, Sons of Thunder 17. You're listening to Lone Star Baseball on realsportslive.com.